Hello, hello. It's Dorothy, your host. I am back. Season finale just launched a few days ago. And I wanted to confirm, you guys, season finale doesn't mean the show finale, okay? I will be coming back. I'm not going away yet. We still have to talk about Robert and his America portion, how he turned the pain that he suffered through to be the building blocks to be an American entrepreneur, and how he started what many of you guys may know as Golden Bake or B&H, one of the largest Cambodian-owned donut shop distributors here in California. So how did he literally come from nothing and built this empire in America? That's what we're going to dive into. Regardless, I did want to share with you guys this little snippet, an unscripted conversation between me and my father. This was after one of the recordings. We just were kind of sitting here and we were discussing the impact of the podcast, what was going through his head, how he felt that this experience has really impacted him. He did not know that I was recording during this time. So I literally just kind of slipped it in there and I just clicked the record button because the conversation was so great. I mean, there were many, many conversations that I feel like I wish I would have captured that I had with my dad when I didn't have the record button. And so I'm so glad that I at least captured this and I wanted to share it with you all. I think this is the perfect way to kind of end our season talking about Cambodia, talking about all the suffering that he had lived through as we transition from that onto his life in America. So here we go.
You have the support.
Mm-hmm.
You have people support, and like you're not just by yourself.
No.
Now the people are that's supporting you. Now you release instead of just like by yourself, and just like it's so dark.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was talking to
so dark.
I was saying, all these survivors need
to talk.
Need to say it. This is so
put it out.
This is so important. This is part of the healing process. Yeah. How are you going to let go of something if you just keep it in? You have to figure out a way to let it go.
Yeah.
And to really talk about it is the only way you can really heal. There's people who are grandmas. Even I have some people who messaged me. They said, my grandma still doesn't talk about it. My grandma still has nightmares.
Yeah.
You need to do it and open it and get it out, clean it, let it go.
Yeah. This is more than, it's better than go to see a therapy.
This is therapy.
Yeah. Yeah. So we should just go ahead and tell everyone that my generation, whoever that survived, please talk, share. Because this is my experience. I was dark, lonely inside. And then now when I talk these things, now I hear the support and all that. Now I'm released. I'm just let it go. I just share this thing here that been hiding for so long inside. So they should try it. At least talk to the family member, release, and just let them know.
Because it is painful. It is painful.
Nobody want to go back to that kind, but I think, that's the only way, I guess. What way can you do to just like, now you open the door, just the light, let the light come in, then it's nothing to lose. Just try it. Maybe it help. It help,
Well, I can notice like sometimes after you have like a hard episode, you feel, you don't feel too good. You feel really down. But then, at what point did you start to notice that this was changing you?
Well, after I talk, and then now I just it released because Papa did talk to tell all the children. I mean, all the children. Every time when I have dinner and I talk here, release a little bit.
But that's not deep enough.
No, because what I'm saying. I just want to do it, to talk it, and all of the thing here, and then when you get to, you just pull back. You just don't want to I just don't want to think about that.
Yeah.
You see, that's what, at least when I talk at the dinner table, it released me. I feel released. So I knew it, but I didn't want to go too deep because it's scary, very scary. That pain, it just probably, it's no word to describe. No, even you talk, it's still not the same, the one that listen, because, they probably feel only 20%. That how painful you are. But the 80%, only the person that went through there that really, really feel the vibration, every single, nerve in your body, it's different.
But after this experience, you start to notice a different feeling.
Yeah, no,
Because
I mean,
we
I
went deep
kind
this
like
time.
now,
We went pretty
enjoy
deep.
it. I just like feel from the sadness and all of that. It's still, if you put yourself back there a little bit, but it's not that much pain anymore. I said, oh, I got a support. I got people that really, really listen.
People telling you, keep going, let it out, heal.
Yeah. See, that's what the support, that's why, some therapy need a support group.
Yeah.
See, this is the same thing. This is like the whole world. Then you feel like, oh, yeah, I'm feeling not bad. This is great. So at least, maybe help some people. I mean, to release whatever they went through. I mean, yeah. And no, this is great. This is good. Almost through the, the painful stuff. But I mean, get to the United States, that's a different story. That I have no problem to talk, because this is like,
it's easier,
much easier. You pick up the bike from the trash can, it's still workable, and it's a mess just like a Mercedes, and you're exciting and all these things. You see, it's no painful. It is really, for some other people that they don't go through this, they thought, oh my God, this is hard. No, this is not. This is not.
Yeah.
No, American, it's just like, you work hard, you plan. Now you can plan your future.
Right.
Now you can plan what you're going to do tomorrow. Ride a bike, go to work, and here and there, and all of these things here. See, it's a completely challenge. Completely challenge.
Different.
How I'm going to learn the language, and how all these things here, and, and you see things different now. You completely see things completely different. Yeah.
So when we look back at all the Khmer Rouge part, you think we covered a good amount? I would say we covered.
Good.
What would you say percentage wise? 90, hopefully.
Yeah, I think it's 90% at least, because from the beginning I didn't really to the really deep detail, and,
right?
Every single step. But and then after the 5-6 episode, we get more deeper detail,
right.
And all that.
Right.
Yeah. No, I mean, we do the best we can, but I think cover at least 90%.
Right. That's pretty good.
Yeah. No, I think, I cannot think anything that I forgot, because, yeah, I couldn't believe that I still remember every single detail.
Me
I just
too.
couldn't believe it.
Me too.
I just say, why my memory is not that great. Why all these things here is just like, locked in. Yeah, locked in, and all that. So, yeah. If I'm a good storyteller, probably even more attractive to the listener. You know that? Actually,
I have a lot of people already say you're a great storyteller. I think you maybe you just feel self-conscious about, maybe you think you don't speak good English, but a lot of people say you speak great English. You speak great English. They can feel it. They can feel your emotion. I mean, I think the most important part is that, like, they can feel your pain when they hear you talk. And that's why, some people didn't even hit the really bad episode. They already start to feel emotional. And I think that's the point, because then sometimes you cannot even get that emotion from a book.
No, you're
Sometimes
right,
you don't get that emotion from a
least
book.
It's a really good writer.
Really good writer, unless it's a really good writer. But other than that, you cannot really compare somebody talking about it themselves. And this is what makes it so special, I think. This is a great healing part of the healing process for you. Some people don't get the opportunity to have a platform to force it out of them. Because if you don't force it out of you, it's just going to stay in there. I mean, really. I mean, because nobody's random Sunday morning, hey, I'm just going to go deep all the way. Nobody's going to do that. Because we have this, we can really
go slowly,
get it out,
deeper and deeper.
Go deep, and then really just get it out, you know?
I'm glad that you
it's good.
You do this here. I think that's great. I mean, at least this story gonna stay forever. Oh yeah, I hope it can be benefit to a lot of people that survive out there, to release, at least, if we are able to get together, form a group that once a year, just do like, I it'd be perfect. It'd be great, and all of these things here, and because otherwise this history is gonna be
gonna die. Yes.
Gonna die.
Yeah, it's gonna die.
In the next 10 years, gone.
I know.
It's only a very few.
I know.
It just really understand. See, it's gonna be gone, and then this kind of history, you cannot just make it. You cannot just pick up from the air. You really, really, I mean, it just maybe you're lucky that you went through there and survived. How many people that didn't have that chance? It just die.
Yep.
And so people in the world should really learn. I mean, even the high range of the government and the people should learn. I mean, how can you do something horrible to a human being, to the children that have what they did wrong? Why you take this advantage? Take advantage on the vulnerable people. The people just try to survive from Khmer rule, no food, and then got here. How can you do that as a human being? So hope people learn. Hope people understand. Well, I know we live in a different society. I mean, well, not just now. I think it's in the past 40, 50 years too. It's all about power, benefit, money. And how many people that do have heart that really willing want to help? Not too many people. No.